كليەکانی دەوڵەی ئیسلامی یەکێک لە کەتیبەکانی دەوڵەی ئیسلامی لە ئێران بەئیزنی خۆی پەروەردگار ئەمە وەکتیبە بێ و ئەمە وەکتیبێ و بەئیزنی خۆی پەروەردگار دوایی نایە وەسالێک ئەوە تەحریر بۆ مسلمانان و وەڵی تەحریر جهانن و بۆ تەهدیدێک بۆ ڕافڵەی ئێران بزانن کە گردنی ڕافڵەی ئێران لە شمشێرەکانی جنودەکانی دەوڵەی ئیسلامی دوور نییە بەئیزنی خۆی پەروەردگار ئەم کتیبە كليدي جهاد فريق دار إيران وميد مانوايا كبرياني عظيم بشوين وانا بين الشمعاني ما وشمع كدوة خاموشي نكم والشق نكل في الدنيا الرافضة بعد التعامل مع العموم والأحزابية الرجال الخمين وقاتلوا
tell the truth, the
He
whole
promised
truth,
President Trump, quote, honesty on the Russia investigation. On Capitol Hill today, former FBI Director James Comey claimed he didn't get the same treatment in return when it came to the reason for his dismissal.
I was also confused by the initial explanation that was offered publicly, that I was fired because of the decisions I had made during the election year. Those were lies, plain and simple.
Comey said he felt the president wanted him to end the Michael Flynn investigation. Comey took it as an order.
I mean, as the President of the United States, with me alone saying, I hope this, I took it as this is what he wants me to do. Now, I didn't obey that, but that's the way I took it.
You may have taken it as a direction, but that's not what he said.
Correct.
Comey called the conversation concerning, but didn't take it further.
I don't think it's for me to say whether the conversation I had with the president was an effort to obstruct.
Comey confirmed he told Trump that he was not personally under investigation. The president's attorney said the president feels vindicated.
Mr. Comey has now finally confirmed publicly what he repeatedly told President Trump privately. That is, that the president was not under investigation.
Meanwhile, Democrats drew a very different conclusion.
This pattern of concerted and inexcusable efforts to shut down the FBI's investigation of his cronies' ties to Russia, and all of that, I think, disgraces the office of president.
Strong language, but stopping short of saying the testimony showed the president obstructed justice.
President Trump largely stayed out of view of the cameras, besides delivering a speech to Christian conservatives, where he sounded as if he was talking about himself and not religious voters.
As you know, we're under siege. You understand that. But we will come out bigger and better and stronger than ever. You watch.
The president is allowing his aides and lawyers to respond to former FBI Director James Comey.
I was honestly concerned that he might lie about the nature of our meeting, and so I thought it really important to document.
On Comey's concern that the president might lie about their encounters, White House spokeswoman Sarah Sanders was asked point blank whether Mr. Trump is a liar.
No, I can definitively say the president's not a liar, and I think it's frankly insulting that that question would be asked.
As for Comey's comments on the prospect of a recording system at the White House, a possibility first raised in a tweet from the president,
I've seen the tweet about tapes. Lordy, I hope there are tapes.
There was this White House non-answer.
Can you say definitively whether there is a taping system that allows the president to record his conversations here at the White House?
I have no idea. I'll try to look under the couches.
They stumble towards the Iraqi troops. They're breathless. Their voices are shaking from fear and shock. They use single sentences that seem to hardly encompass the scope of what it is that they've actually just been through.
لا إله إلا الله والله انتقم منهم هالكفار قبل 20 يوم بدنا نطلع من البورصة مسكين ضرب أخوي 4 طلقات براسه منو؟ أخويا الله يسعدك 20 سنة عمره جدة داعش جدة والله جدة والله جدة والله جدة بس الله ينصركم سيارة
And as ISIS is squeezed into even smaller territory, the civilians they're holding hostage are running out of food. It was only enough to feed the children, to try to keep them from crying out. She and her husband, they went hungry. On the front line helping the Iraqi army is Dave Eubanks. He's American, ex-Special Forces, and with his team of Free Burma Rangers, volunteer medics. Just days earlier, ISIS massacred dozens of people who were just trying to make a run for it, and Dave was called to the scene.
We saw these 13 bodies, and we saw movement. Here they are. Look at that wall.
A man, alive, and a little girl who creeps out from under her dead mother's hijab, where she'd been hiding for 2 days, hugging her mother's corpse. They use the tank for cover to move out, dragging those they just saved past the corpses of those who perished.
Bulldozer's coming.
The little girl, she has not yet spoken, not a single word. No one even knows her name. The next morning, they spotted even more movement.
We ran, got across the road, went through rubble like this, and ISIS is on 3 sides of us. They could hear them talking, crawled through, found a girl up the street, ISIS is shooting, threw a line to her. She tied herself. 3 days, no sleep, no water, wounded.
Much of western Mosul, it's already apocalyptic, and the fight for the last square kilometers, it's going to be so much worse than anything we've seen before. There's no past blueprint for this kind of warfare. No one has fought an enemy like ISIS, holding civilians hostage in a dense urban battlefield. We go to a clinic that's further back from the front line. There's an old man who can't speak from the shock. And a little girl. Her name's Maryam, she's 10, and there with her older sister Inam. They say a mortar hit their house just as they were trying to make a run for it. One sister they know is dead. They saw her lifeless body. The others are buried under the rubble of their home, but ISIS still controls the area.
مين راح حبيبتي؟ مين راح؟ أمي وأبويا وأختي وأخوي.
The reality of what she's just said, perhaps not quite sinking in. Or maybe she's just looking for any distraction from a loss that she cannot yet fully comprehend. Arwa Damon, CNN, Mosul, Iraq.
پارلمان ترکیه طرح موافقتنامه آموزش نیروهای ژاندارمری ترکیه و قطر را به تصویب رساند. این طرح البته از سال 2001 بحث آن آغاز شد و یک توافقنامه میان دو کشور در آن زمان به امضا رسیده بود. در سال 2015 هم توافقنامه دیگری در همین راستا میان مقامات دو کشور امضا شد. حالا این طرح به صورت رسمی در پارلمان ترکیه به تصویب رسیده. ترکیه در حوزه همکاری‌های نظامی با کشورهای حاشیه خلیج فارس به ویژه کشور قطر فعالیت‌های زیادی را از چند سال پیش آغاز کرده. این طرح با هدف اعزام نیروی نظامی به قطر تصویب شده، اما در داخل ترکیه با انتقاد شدید دو حزب مخالف، یعنی حزب جمهوری خلق و حزب کردی HDP مواجه شده. اگرچه وزارت خارجه قطر در بیانیه همین الان به نوعی تلاش کرده راه را بر انتقادات احتمالی بین المللی هم ببندد و اعلام کرده که سربازان ترک برای برقراری امنیت در منطقه به قطر می آیند. روزنامه استار هم همین مطلب را از قول وزارت خارجه قطر بازتاب داده، آنطور که روزنامه استار می نویسد ترکیه قصد دارد 5000 نیروی نظامی به قطر اعزام کند. روزنامه حریت هم در بازتاب همین خبر اشاره می کند به استقرار نیروهای ژاندارمری ترکیه در قطر. در سوی دیگر روزنامه یعنی شفق نزدیک به دولت ترکیه از محاصره قطر توسط کشورهای عربی انتقاد می کند. به نظر می رسد دولت ترکیه در این حال که روابط نزدیکی با عربستان سعودی دارد، اما حفظ قطر و حمایت از این کشور در شرایط کنونی را برنامه سیاست خارجی خود قرار داده و به تبع همین سیاست دولت در داخل ترکیه هم عده‌ای از شهروندان این کشور در حمایت از قطر هشتگی را تحت عنوان قطر تنها نیست راه اندازی کردند. در آنکارا پایتخت ترکیه موج دستگیری‌ها به اتهام عضویت در گروه گولن همچنان ادامه دار است. روز گذشته دادستانی شهر آنکارا حکم دستگیری 11 کارمند بانک را صادر کرده، آن هم به اتهام همکاری با گروه گولن. اما نکته جالب این نوع از دستگیری‌ها این است که مسئولان قضایی میگویند تحقیقات قضایی از 20 کارمند بانک که از نرم افزار ارتباطی بایلاک استفاده می‌کردند آغاز شده بود و نهایتاً 11 نفر آنها بازداشت شدند. بایلاک یک نرم افزار مسنجر است که دولت ترکیه میگوید به دلیل قابلیت رمزگذاری ویژه این نرم افزار اعضای گولن برای دور ماندن از تیررس نیروهای اطلاعاتی از آن استفاده می کنند. روزنامه ملیت گزارشی از قاچاق مواد مخدر توسط نیروهای طالبان منتشر کرده. در این گزارش گفته شده نیروهای امنیتی ترکیه در حوزه عملیات مبارزه با مواد مخدر در سواحل کانال سوئز یک کشتی باری با پرچم کشور کنگو را مورد بازرسی قرار دادند که در این کشتی بیش از 1 تن هروئین که متعلق به اعضای طالبان بوده کشف و ضبط شده. اما روزنامه ترکیه گزارشی دارد از خرید سامانه موشکی S-400 از روسیه و این خرید را یک حرکت استراتژیک از سوی اردوغان و پوتین در جهت تأمین سپر دفاعی می‌داند. این روزنامه می‌نویسد این سامانه دفاعی احتمالاً طی 2.5 سال آینده به ترکیه تحویل داده خواهد شد.